Hey there folks, and welcome back to Italy in Europa Universalis IV, the Mare Nostrum expansion. So in the last episode, Bohemia declared war on Pomerania. I don't even know what this war is for. Chelmno, which is right there. Interesting. Yeah, okay, so they can't get to Danzig from where they were anyway. Looks like at the moment Wurzburg is not in this. Oh, that's Frankfurt's flag. Gotcha. So yeah, a combined Pomeranian, Frankfurtian, and Savoyard army is yeah, doing the business to Bohemia at present. Yeah, it looks like we have pretty much all of the standing army at the moment. It isn't too surprising. I don't think we're going to send this to Vrazd. Yeah, we've got some losses. I think overall we're okay. Oh, we had a disease outbreak. Yeah, that sucks. That definitely sucks. Cremona has come under our occupation. Good. And for the next area. Navarra has come under occupation. Good. Head to Nice. You know, as I'm thinking about it, this is going to have the negative effect of making Savoy a real juicy target for France. Who's going to want to declare war on them and take some of the territory that's rightfully mine. That's going to be a problem. Wait, did they siege down Chelmno? They did, because it doesn't have a fort. Right. Austria no longer considers France's rival. They have announced Brabant. I mean, to be fair, Brabant is blobbed, but I mean, at that point, Austria, I think you're kind of throwing in the towel. It's kind of how it seems to me. Ottomans have announced France as their new rival. Well, that's good. Seems like that's kind of here to stay. Nice has come under our occupation. Good. Head to Wallace. Alright, so they're rocking like brigs, yeah. War galleys, caravels. Alright, so we do have an advantage technologically, plus we've got galleys to their transports and light ships and etc. Alright, yeah, no, Hungary's coming for us, so we should probably GTFO from this position. Alright, taking Piedmont. We definitely came out of the victor in that particular fight. I don't know where that navy's running to. Unless they have fleet basing rights with Spain. Yeah, looks like Hungary is willing to chase. Looks like they're heading to Dalmatia, which is good and a bad thing. Unless they're going to seize down Laika on the way, which is fine. We make so many admin points. Wow. Jeez, someone's already taken the tech. They were ready the second it was possible. They're like, yeah, man, let's do this. Yeah, and I mean, our inflation has come down quite nicely. I mean, I could do this, but I don't have to. I'm gonna have to look to develop some stuff. Oh my. It's so terrible. I will have to make some of my territory better. Oh no, whatever shall I do? Alright, good. Siege of Graubünden is over. Yeah, Navarra, Piedmont. That's fine. Join up there. Return from the Teutonic Order. Alright, looks like Hungary changed their mind, which is a little unfortunate. I was going to say that should be pretty one-sided, and indeed it was. You've got a siege pip, right? Take the cannons over there. You guys head to, like, Verona, I guess. Poor Bohemia, I say, as I cackle to myself. Very happy with this turn of events. Well, Münster really likes us. So Brandenburg seems to be becoming more and more Brandenburgian, which is totally a word. No, like, seriously, literally. Literally it is. Demonstrably. We can tech up and admin. That's not the button I wanted. Development. Where are things? Is there anything close? Genoa. Genoa needs a building. Or a development to get another building. So even though that's really expensive. Really expensive. Sure. Shipyard, barracks, marketplace. Guess we'll put a church there. 0.3. Seems like a good investment. Right, the whole army has joined up in Savoy. Right, I only need 5 here, so... take this smaller army, join it up over there. Ferret. What's this advisor? A diplomat. Come back from Burgundy. Right, so what have we got here? Force limit guy, which is nice, but morale is pretty good. But I don't think where I want to be at the moment. Yeah, Hungary's turning around. Alright, Siege of Savoy is over. These are Bohemian peasants. Well, that's, you know, some good news is that maybe one of the enemies kills their peasants for them. It's possible. Improbable, but possible. Yeah, they kind of ate us. Amazingly, Spain does not. They would take an alliance again. But again, they're not interested in Ottoman territory. So, doesn't seem like it does us any good. Relations with Sweden. Treviso. It's a stack of 31. That's a stack of 31. Yeah, alright. I guess start them on the march to Vrozd. Indeed they are. Hungary is fighting Bohemia's peasants for them. Good guy Hungary. Helping out wherever he can. Provisions there. Taking advantage of a trade. Gain a treasurer. Okay. Level 1 treasurer. That's not really... So Vrozd is flat. They're heading to Crane, which is wooded. Lika is likewise wooded. Zagreb is grasslands. Back to Lika you go. Oh, Lubeck has attached to us. Okay, that's fine. Can I get one of these armies to Pest? I guess it would kind of have to be this one. I guess it would probably make Bohemia feel a lot better if their capital wasn't sieged, but, you know, I think it's... I think that's probably not the fight we're fighting at the moment. They're circling around? Interesting. If you want to attack me in Steiermark, I would allow that. Allow and encourage, in fact. This is like... hilly... woodsy... They're on Tech 12? Tech 12? So there's a tactics difference, right? No, 12 is the tactics level. The next tactics level is at 15. False alarm. What there is a cannon difference and a cav difference, presumably. Interesting. For now, that's the plan. Is we're just gonna siege down. We're gonna try to siege down Hungary's capital. And then at that point, you know, maybe we move forward. And this is just... oh, this is forced march. Right. Alright, Siege of Vrozd is over. Let's head up here. Because in terms of force limit... we are at the force limit. That's fine. I'm not really looking to maximize the likelihood of Bohemia staying in the fight, but maybe I should be. I mean, we do have all of Savoy sieged down. The plight of Genoa. All of Italy suffers in war, but those provinces which lie in the path of the enemy suffer worst. What, other than, like, the Tunis thing wasn't in the war at all. And they haven't, I don't know that a Savoyard army has stepped into Genoa. Come on now. Alright, what appears to a soldier or commander as a convenient source of supplies is often all the common people have. The outskirts of Genova have been plundered in this war to the point of starvation. They're now reaching out for the government to aid them in recovering, lest the suffering of Italy drag on for years past the eventual peace. Lose an insignificant amount of ducats, or greatly cripple the area. We'll lose an insignificant amount of ducats. Thank you for the choice. Ah, an election. Still kicking, huh? Ah. 69, you say? I mean, we could replace him, but this gets our tradition down fast. Plus, we also now have a 655 leader, which is pretty nice. He's not going to live long, but hey. Savoy will give Wallace to Switzerland. Savoy will release Milan as a sovereign state. Actually, you know what? That's fine. It's fine. That's actually a-okay. In that case, screw you, Bohemia? I kind of think is where we're at here. Because, like, I can go declare my own war on Milan. Because, I mean, I don't really need any land from Hungary. Come back from Brandenburg. We have indeed gained a casus belli. Switzerland's joined the Catholic League. Oh, right, because they exist again. Milan has announced Florence as her new rival. Don't get too comfortable having rivals, is all I'm going to say to you, Milan. It's just, it's a friendly... it's a friendly reminder that I'm not going to be friendly in any way, shape, or form. So Dalmatia is pretty cheap to develop. Even as the capital, Rome is expensive. Venezia, also fairly expensive. Dalmatia, yeah, I mean, I don't particularly want to shell out too terribly much for the tech. That'll buy us a little bit more time. We're still a long way ahead. I mean, if Hungary's just marching by, that's fine. I don't know why you hate us so much, Savoy. We could have hurt you worse. We could have hurt you even worse. We're discovered here, indeed. Brabant. I hear Austria hates you. I guess we had a disease outbreak somewhere. Indeed we did. Ah, they're heading to Razd. So as far as this counter siege goes, how quickly do they tick? 40 days. We tick 29 and 32. Gain 50 admin points. Normally a very happy thing. In this case, less so. We're making points like crazy. Pomerania pieced out with Nuremberg. Okay. Alright, we've fully improved relations with Sweden. Fully improved relations with Denmark. Let's improve relations with England for raisins. Reasonable raisins. Unrest? I haven't seen that in a while. Allied with Austria. That would have been a reason to go ahead and declare the war. Right. Right. Well, you know, I've been punting a lot lately, so there was no reason to not do so yet again. Rivers. Not through Slavonia, which has a supply limit of, conveniently enough, 35. I don't know precisely where the rest... Alright, so Frankfurt's over there. They're heading that way. I guess we're all heading over to... Lübeck still in the war? Indeed. Alright, how many cannons do I need here? I do need 10. Break like half of that off. Head down that way. As support. I guess if we do, there's not a river, right? You can assure me there's not a river. All right. I guess if we stick in this war and we make Hungary lose provinces, that will give us power protection. All right. Siege of that is over. Church is done in Genoa. Good. Good. Of course, the fact that it's been looted is terrible. But still. Yeah, that was much less one-sided than I was hoping. Right, the Cav combat ability is a thing, as is the discipline. They technically, well, they decidedly had better tactics. Which hurts a lot. Rival over rival, is that... It's now Brabant. Well, I guess we are working to make Brabant like us anyway. Yes, we can achieve that quite handily, in fact. Hungary received a gift from the Pope. I guess it's not surprising. As let's go try to unsiege Prague. Unsiege, desiege. Grammar. It's all the same, really. So they're hanging out in Sandomierz. Presumably we can get there, and it is farmlands. So I could shift. There's not really any need. Hopefully we can win that fight. Can we stack wipe them? It doesn't look like it. Oh, they're hanging on till we did. Wow. The Pope has insulted us. You do your thing, Pope. You go right on ahead. Alright, let's look into a desieging Krakow. Bohemia does have a little bit of an army now. Hungary, not exactly. It was something not traditionally described as an army. 59 points, right. I guess do that so I can do that. We gained how many points? Alright, where's the next? Where's the cheapest? Istria, Dalmatia, Donji, Laika. We may end up having to core some stuff, but it's fine. I assume Hungary is... oh, they're on low. Right, because they don't have an army anymore. Well, what if I were to say Slavonia and Zagreb were strategic interest, or vital interest, I guess is the terminology I'm looking for there. That's a great idea, Bohemia, Hungary. Throw your tiny little armies at each other. I'm not making fun of the size of your army. I'm simply pointing out that it is small. And mine is not. Enjoy your day. Wait, how many favors? 31. 31 is not a small amount of favors. To be owed by the blob. Yeah, Hungary has... they were declared upon by, looks like, Brandenburg, correct? Yes. Yeah, Hungary is murking up hard. Very, very hard from the looks of it. Alright, so that army's heading down and around. Now let's head up here and kind of crush some of these smaller armies. France is in a war. Alright, we have besieged Prague. You're freaking welcome, Bohemia. And if you'll go siege down the war goal, you can probably win now. I was like, how did Bohemia get a big army? It's actually my army. That's how. Now they're gonna get away. Interesting. Yeah, you definitely need to go siege down Chelmno so you can get out of this war. You can take your prize and get out. But folks, that's gonna be it for this episode. Savoy's joined that war. That's surprising. Yeah, folks, this is going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one, where we'll continue this war, or possibly pull back. We'll see.